see the video's logo right here?
Good morning. Happy Sunday to you guys. Wake up. Get up. It's the awakening time. Wake up, you guys. Snap up. Get into it. And today's subject is about basil. So it's not always maybe it's not the most exciting thing, but God added to different things and flavors. And we're going to get to the nutritional factors later. But yes, we are talking basil today. Thank you, Vegan. Thank you for playing the ad. Yes, it's. I'm going to stress this a couple things because things might be changing, and maybe you're going to be waking up to the real reality of life. And I'm going to be with you in a most positive way and happy. I'm here educating, and I'm supposed to educate on the things that I love to do. And growing is one of the things that I love doing. So we were talking about basil and waking up. That's what we're going to talk about. Waking up today. Happy Sunday to you all. And of course, I got to start with music. David, actually, you're important to me, David. Before I start your song, how do you feel today, buddy? Because I want to keep you uplifted for now on. You have to not drop. You got to stay up at least a 6 high or 7. Because your new way. Well, I don't know who you are, but QWE, hello. So wake up in a good, fantastic way is what I want to say. 8 out of 10, I'm happy. That's fantastic to hear. Fantastic. We are happy that you're doing good. So I'm going to get on to talking about basil and all that good stuff to have. That's what I'm going to talk about. All right. So what is QWE? Let's see. Let's check your channel up before I start playing David's song. Let's see what you're about. Yeah, let's see. Anybody know what QWE stands for? All right. Can I get to your channel? Let's see. I want to see what your channel's about. No. The answer to the video message of the rude press. The main thing is not a drag. All right. You have different kind of things. Where are you from? Let's see. Okay, well, I'm not sure, but thank you for coming. All right, so we are keeping it positive. We're keeping uplifted. And I share you out, sweetie. Thanks, Miss Southern Belle. We love you. So before I get into anything about the nutritional factor, You got 8 out of 10. I'm very proud of you. I want you to keep that up, David. Anyways, and I love you guys. And I'm going to start out with David's song. Give me 1 second. All right, guys. Where's David's song? There it is. Let's go. I know, David. It's your song. I can't sing this early in the morning. You guys know me. I can't. I want to start singing, but not yet. It's too early. But blessed and happy Sunday to you all. Sending love, light, and wake up, guys. Wake up to the new way it's going to be in a good, positive, love, peace way. All right, and we have Miss Southern Belle's in town. Miss Southern Belle, let me get your song, darling. We love Miss Southern Belle. We love David and everybody that comes in here. If you don't know my channel by now, we have awesome, really good people, and that's what I'm about. All right, let's promoting positivity, no drama, love, peace, and everybody getting along. All right, where is Miss Southern Belle? There you are. It's coming. Now, you know, I want to say something because I don't get this. I didn't order anything. Something came in the mail today, and I swear, unless my brain is forgetting, I got something in the mail, and I don't know how I got it because I don't remember ordering it. It's nice. It's called a gel plate 8x10. I didn't have it, and so I got to relook. I don't remember ever ordering this, but it could have been a long time ago. But if not, thanks. All right, let's get that out. It certainly is. I can't believe it. They're delivering mail. In Canada, they don't normally deliver mail 7 days a week. But apparently they're so behind that I'm getting mail. There's mail today. It's weird for me to get mail on a Sunday in Canada. Just weird, but you know what? Hey, whatever. It's cool, I guess. I gotta catch up on all the packages. And yep, David most certainly is Sunday. I used to not do it there, so I did it after Mass. But because my Mass has changed, we don't watch it till 11, which was my normal time in the very beginning. I'm here. I'm here now, and then I got to get off before 11 to go watch my Mass. Because you can still love God. You don't have to go to a building. That's all I'm going to say. Well, we got the 2 songs out of the way. Thank you, everybody, for being in my live stream. There she is. Well, I'm not done with the songs. We have to say happy Sunday to Susan Lee, guys. Susan, I am not finished. When the people come in on a regular basis, they have a song given to them, and I'm not done with you there, Susan. You just came in, and I got to get that beautiful, uplifting song that you have. And when everybody started hanging on my channel, I started saying, okay, I'm going to give you all a song when you come in that I'll play your song as your shout out. And everybody got to kind of pick the safe music on YouTube. And this is Susan Lee's. We are about to play her. And she picked Swing House. She likes it uplifting for sure. Thank you. Yes, let me shout that out, Susan. Hopefully we'll have fun. Tuesday night, we will have fun. I'm not going to say hopefully. We are going to have fun Tuesday night at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard on my channel. I'll be talking about butterflies all over the world, and that's what Susan put on there. So anybody come into my channel, and whatever, David's from Australia, I'm going to show local butterflies located to Australia. If you're from the UK, it's going to be stuff from the UK. If it's from anywhere in the States, and maybe a particular state where the butterfly hangs out with, that's what I'm going to do. So it's going to be a lot of fun. I'm going to show you that. I raise monarch butterflies. That sounds terrible, but raising sounds much better. Raising monarch butterflies. I do a vlog every day to report the one hatching this year, and been raising monarch butterflies for 3 years. I know most of you are not new, and you always hear the repeat of this, but some people do rewatch my live stream, and some people are new. So I apologize if I repeat things a lot, but I'm doing it purposely to make sure. Sometimes a person will say, I never heard that. And so if you get it out enough, they're definitely going to be, it's going to be in your brain that you remember me saying it. Okay, so let's get to the fact that lovely plant is basil on there. And I was trying to, where did it go? I had some research on here, and somehow I made it disappear. Let's find it. Okay, so I'm looking facts about basil. And, excuse me, basil is a rich source of vitamin A, B6, C, and K, and minerals such as iron, magnesium, and magnesium. Basils can be used fresh or in dry form. It is an especially important part of Italian cuisine. Most people use basil for dishes made of tomato, pesto, for sure pesto. There's pesto basil pesto, soup, salads, and dishes made of chicken and meat. And I'm pretty sure it's considered a herb, but it didn't say that. So, what are the benefits? Let's repeat that. It might be the same thing, but let's see. Okay, what are the benefits of basil? Benefits of basil leaves you must know. Good for digestion. Anti-inflammatory. Fights free radical activity, which we know that's not good for you in your body. Skin benefits. Fights depression. David, I am giving you some stuff that are... There's another one. I have said when you have issues, not just David, many of us have issues. Would I find something that's supposedly healthy, not drugs, to help you with depression? I found 2 things so far when I've been doing this research, and this is the second one. fights depression, diabetes, management, supports liver function, and helps detox the body, promotes healthy gut. Let's see what else it has more of. All right, so it says, we went already, ooh, I want to make sure I'm not missing anything. Actually, I'm going to put the part where it goes into, it says fights depression. Basil is an essential oil, may help manage depression and anxiety too. The herb is believed to stimulate neurotransmitters that regulate the hormones responsible for including happiness and energy. Basil is considered a powerful adaptogen or anti-stress agent. Its anti-inflammatories and immune-boosting properties help manage stress. There you go, Dave. David, I am throwing it out. I hope you're listening to me. There's already 2 things I said, and right now I need something for memory because I just did it a few days ago. What I said was important for depression. There was, I'm pretty sure it was the tree that I was talking about that a lot of people didn't know. I need something for memory. I know you guys are smart here. Help me out what I was trying to say here. The other one. What's the other one? I'm trying to. I'm going to be an aunt. Oh, congratulations. That's cool. Congratulations, Susan. I'm getting annoyed by my memory, so I'm going to research what I was talking about. It's on the tip of my tongue, and I can't even say it. But I'm pretty sure. Let's find my video here, because it wasn't that long ago I just did that, and I'm pretty sure if you research it, this is the one I did. I did on the live stream. Let me see. That's not it. It's right in it. It's M. There it is. It's moringa. I'm pretty sure moringa is the one that I did notes on that says it's to do with depression. Now they're saying number 2 is basil. I had asked a while back, I said, is there anything that you think that we know of that could help manage depression? I'm not getting off of drugs or whatever. That's not what my point was. My point was something natural that could help you. This is 2 things I've just read on. So I think that's pretty amazing. All right. And let's see if there's any more vital things in order to... Okay, definitely... All right. Heals an upset stomach, and I think that was it. Yep. So, I also have to bring up some photos, and I'll do some more facts about basil. Yeah, to your baby monarch. It's so neat and interesting. I'm going to be an aunt too. Oh, your baby monarch. Susan, I love it. Thanks, MT. Good morning. Oh my God, that's hilarious. That is very cute. You're going to be an aunt. That's right. Very cute. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Like Elvis Presley. All right. Actually, I got to get my pictures up here. That's my next thing to do. All right. So let's bring some pictures up. Kind of cool pictures of basil. But then ideas for what you could do with the basil is kind of what I was bringing up too. All right. Number one. Just some cuts. And actually, you can make it as a decorative and fragrance piece in your house. That's kind of why I got this one picture I'm going to show you. So let me bring up the pictures. Good morning to MT, buddy. Good morning. All right. Let's bring up all my pictures like I normally do. Thank you for anybody sharing the stream. I think I know what Miss Southern Belle likes doing that. Thank you so much for that, my darling. Okay, look at, and there is I'm going to also put how many varieties, because there's a bunch of varieties of basil, Italian basil, just different basils. So, who likes basil? Who likes basil? Come on, lift your hands up, put a 1 in there. Anybody like basil? You do, I love you too. Who loves you, baby? I love you, baby. Anybody, is there a 1? Anybody, put a 1 out there. Anybody like basil? Come on. It's a cool herb, and grown right, it can be really delicious. All right. See, this is where I got this is the plant part, is the decorative part, I'm thinking when I bring this up. Like right there, you can make it into a decorative piece. but it smells good. It's very important. It has many nutritional factors I just showed you. Or not showed you, but told you, I guess. Okay. All right, let me get my pictures up here. Now, some of them flower too, so I was showing that it flowers. It's just kind of cool looking. So normally things, when they start to flower, that means they're going to seed. That's kind of what I think that's doing. Or some of them are just naturally, they have flowers. I do want to research, are all basil, how many varieties of basil do they have? And is every basil edible? All right. All right, let's see. What do we got here? Again, I like the look of it too. I think it's a cool plant. So, that's the garden side of me. Like, that's the gardener side of me, is making it into something that looks cool too. A decorative piece in your house, but also useful. I love it. I like growing things that are can be used in more than one idea. Not just for cooking. Like, I like growing things that have flowers to it and they're edible. It's cool. Oh, thanks, doll. I forgot to type that at the bottom. I got to do that after. Thank you much, Susan. And here's a picture. I think it's a different varieties of basil. There is, like I told you, I'm going to go research the facts. How many it says of varieties of basil? Are all basils edible? That's what I want to look up after in a minute. I mean, of course, you can do that yourself, but it's left on my live stream. So anybody want to watch it, if they want to learn about a certain thing, well, here it is. I've just put it all down here. The facts about basil. All right. I thought this was kind of cool. You add a little bit instead of, you can have a little basil instead of a little mint leaf to a drink. If you like the taste of basil. And, basil lemon or whatever, instead of adding the typical mint, try something different. Try adding basil to it. And let me grab some more images here. Oh. Okay, and then there's the oils. There's basil oil, and that's another whole thing. Yeah, basil's good in tea too. Probably, I'm going to find out. I will. You just throw the facts down, and I'll look it up and see what it says. Infused oil with basil. You can infuse many herbs in oil, and this is just another one. Basil oil. Yeah. There's just different things. I don't know if that's exactly, it looks like a drink now I see it, but I'm pretty sure, like 90%, you can infuse many herbs together. Whether you like the taste, that's another thing. You just infuse it with oil, anything really. All right, and here's another one. I think that it was a cucumber water with basil leaf in it, which is cool. If you hate water, just the taste of water by itself, which I know a lot of people do, just add something to it that's healthy for it. And you might be drinking more in your diet, more water. And the body's made up of a high percentage of water, so you are supposed to sit there and put water into you. Lots and lots of water. All right. And then I thought this was kind of cool too. Look at that. Yum. Well, I think it looks yummy. I don't know if it tastes yummy because I never tasted it before, but actually I have, I think. Pesto. Pesto is good. If it's done right, pesto is very good. And let's see what else I got. Pesto. I just want to show you how cool it is with food. Look at this one. Another one. It's infused with basil and a dip with bread. Just want to get your senses going how good this is. Homemade bread. Yum. Great, it's a herb so you can grow your own. Yep, you can. Actually, I wish I would have did it, Susan. I started that. Basil is one of the easiest herbs to keep growing. Easy peasy, seriously. I need to do a video on it because it's not easy. It's so easy to maintain basil and to keep it going and going and going. And I will give you some of my secret here to one of them is the fact is if you go, and I did this, you go to the store, let's say you're not growing basil and it's in the winter time and you want some basil. And you go to the store and you buy a piece. And normally in the vegetable aisle in all the grocery stores, they're going to have herbs, fresh herbs, or it's going to be like in a plastic container kind of. If you take a stem of a herb and put it in water, it'll root for you and it'll become a plant in no time. That's my little secret to you guys. That is something that I wanted to do a video on, 3 herbs that you can naturally grow real easy. And that's one of them. One, you just go to the grocery store, buy some basil, put it in the water, and it roots very, very easy. All right, I thought this was, since it's Sunday today, and the awakening, and I just thought this was so cute to see this. Watch this. It says, holy basil. So it's a thing that you actually can purchase in pill form of basil, but I just like the fact that it said holy basil. I love it. It just suited today for Sunday and any day. You know, put a little bit of religion in your life. It's not going to hurt you. It's actually a good thing right now. Just get out there and pray to God and Jesus and all that stuff, and amen. I will be throwing that a little bit more and more as the days progress because you'll understand why. Okay. And I think we should end up with that is what I'm going to end up with, my picture that I did for my thumbnail. Only I just did it in a different program, but there it is. Can I widen it to the screen? There. So that's when I get, there's the pictures, and let's see. Now I want to go see, and I'm going to put my thumbnail for today is about basil. I'm going to see how many varieties. Let's see what it says. Now, everything might not be 100% accurate on here, but, you know, when it comes to stuff like that, I don't think they're off too much. All right, so how many basils plants are there? There, that's what I'm going to put. And it says, although it is estimated, see, everything kind of estimated, there are 50 to 150 species of basil. Most, but not all, culinary basils are cultivators. Balisca or sweet basil, some are cultivators of other basil species and other hybrids. Okay. What is the most common basil? Let me see. The most common, sweet basil. The most commonly found type in the U.S. and the familiar sweet basil has smooth, bright green leaves that are essential in pesto. Holy basil, this fury steamed. It says holy basil again. That's just incredible. Holy basil again. I just found that funny. Why is it just something popping out? Anyways, my brain is really being on alert here. Holy basil, the fury steamed plant with strongly scented green or purple leaves, is grown for religious and medicinal purposes. Well, there you go. Wouldn't that be weird? I don't know why I picked it. Like, it was the next one I picked, but it just falls on a Sunday. I just like, wow, that's what a connection that is. Yeah, it did say that holy basil. All right. Anyways, some of this stuff is just, it's just really cool. That matches my day. I buy pills that says holy basil. Then I get into the description of it and it says holy basil. And it's a Sunday, so I just thought, hey, that's really cool. What did you ask me again? Okay, I want to say, are all basils edible? Let's see. So basil is one of the main ingredients in pesto, a green Italian oil and herb sauce. The leaves are not normally only part of basil used in culinary. The flower buds have a more substantial flavor. They are edible. Now, it didn't answer my questions. Are basil leaves poisonous? Maybe that's what I need to look. Basil flowers, like the rest of the plant, are considered to be non-toxic to domesticated animals such as a dog, cats, horses. Under normal circumstances, basil flowers and leaves do contain plant compounds that can be harmful to their digestive system once consumed in mass quantities. So it's telling you, do not let your little animals eat basil. Now it's saying it had to eat like a whole plate and a massive amount of plant, I meant to say. So, I mean, it's not deathly unless they eat a tremendous amount of them, which that's good to know. Can you decorate with basil? It says. Oh, yes, you can. I know that in a minute. Is basil the same? Can basil get you? No, I'm not putting that one. Why basil leaves should not be chewed? Okay, why should leaves not be chewed? One reason is that the tulsi leaves contain a high amount of mercury and iron, which are released on chewing them. These minerals are known to damage your teeth and cause discoloration, but it's still advised to avoid chewing raw tulsi leaves. So you're not supposed to chew mint leaves. I don't know, according to what they're saying. Interesting facts. I'm just saying. Interesting facts. Let's see. Susan shared your video. Miss Southern Belle shared your video. Thanks, doll. I have the little bell here, and I thought, I'm always making sure things are safe for my fur babies. Yeah, it's good to know that, isn't it? I mean, I think that's a really essential for all of us, knowing whether certain things are edible to dogs. So a lot of plants aren't. They're dangerous. But normally I would say it has to be eaten in a high amount, most things, for it to, physically affect a dog or a cat. Because there's plants that I have here, spider plants, that are supposed to upset a stomach for animals, but my animals have eaten it, and in small amounts. I think they eat it because their stomach's upset, and then it makes them get sick, which in turn makes them feel better because of all the fur balls. So I think that's why my cats do it anyways. They kind of like, I don't let them have it as a regular basis. They just get a hold of it. They go crazy on spider plants, eat a little bit, and then I think they throw it up, getting rid of their stomach problems, which is all fur balls inside their stomach. Not that I want to gross you out, but I'm just saying I think that's why. That's my thinking on it. And yes, I'm spreading off the subject. We're on basil, and we all do. Well, I do that. I sit there on topic, and then I go, ooh, let's go to the other side of this, and then we come back to topic. All right. So you guys, you didn't answer me. Do you guys like basil? Give me a 1 if you like basil. Susan, do you like basil? And all the other people are hanging with me that probably aren't listening right now, but hopefully they will. Anybody? David, I'm going to call everybody out. Let's see who's vegan. Are you out there? David 2010, are you out there? I bet you somebody else is out there, but it's a Sunday and he can't talk right now. So, hi, Mike. And whatever, whoever's out there, do you like basil or not is what I kind of want to say. Do you like basil? Do you like basil? Yes, I figure you did. Me too. But it's the funny thing is, not fond of basil. Okay. There is strong ways, and sometimes when I grow it, and it's strong, I think it depends on what soil you grow it in, because sometimes I don't like the taste of basil, and sometimes I like... Sorry, I put you on the spot. I knew you were out there. I had to do... You don't have to type. Just because I pull you up, Mike, and say something, I'm sorry. Because Mike he has to go to church. He gets out... He has to leave soon to go out for breakfast. And I know he's hanging in there, and so I should have just let it be, but I couldn't help myself, Mike. Sorry. Don't forget about tonight. Don't forget about tonight. Yeah, he only comes out when he wants to come out because he's afraid that if I get him talking too much, then he can't get out the door to go for breakfast. So, but I couldn't help it. I figured he was lurking. All right, I'll leave you alone. You're making coffee? Me too. So anyways, today the subject was about basil. And I like saying the facts. And since we have Mike, Mike, I'm sorry, but I got to do it. I got to do it. I called him out. And I don't always do that to him because I know he's there, but it's a feeling. I got this ESP with Mike now lately. And, but I leave him alone. The Redneck Connection. Woohoo! Hi there. Hey, Redneck. How you doing, honey? Let me get some more coffee. Then I'll shut my pot off. time. All right, guys. Hey, look who's here. It's a party time. All the friends are coming in. You guys, I should say you guys got to go back and listen to all the stuff about Basil. You guys, what am I going to do with you guys? You guys. Anyways, hello there. Look at we got Tim in the building and David. Who came first? Tim, Chiroo. Let's play your song. All right, get going, guys. He loves this song. You a toddy, you great, baby. Your homework is to go re-listen to the beginning of it. Educate yourself on Basil. Alright, and as I play Tim's song, I will at least give you pictures of the stuff that I was working with. Alright, guess this. We can clean up the mess. Thanks, Susan doll. I'm going to leave that one. Holy Basil. I just love it. I love the name for this Sunday. Just love it. Because I guess it's connected to religious things, the basil plant. So they use it in medicinal purposes and religious purposes. It's a good herb. All right. Here's the beautiful plant. I have to type down here. Thank you for reminding me, Susan. How to grow basil. Link, which I always do. Anybody ever rewatch it or is interested, I always connect the video to where you grow it onto the live stream. What did I miss? I got Tim. Oh, we got David Rice. He's so nice. Let's pop that song on right now. David, do you love me? David, do you care? Baby, let's move. Where is David 2010? He is missing from the building. But, of course, this is David Rice's song. We know all about David Rice. He needs to come to my house and take the mice, because I'm getting tired of catching mice. It's better late than never there, David. I love you too, buddy. It's better late than never. And happy Sunday and blessed Sunday to you all, guys. And, let's change our eating habits. I need to join in on that too. I'm not innocent. I gotta eat better. I could tell you stories. I'll save that for later. Oh my goodness, Susan. Could I tell you later? I'm so tired. I swear every mouse in the area is in our house. That sounds so nasty, but anyways. Okay. Anyone who want to pay for an exterminator to come to my house? Or has anybody an exterminator? Come on. I'll bring it to my house and you can take care of these little rodent problems. I wish I could find them cute, but I don't. I don't. Help me. Help me. Okay, anyways. Good morning, Eric. Good morning, doll. Good morning, everybody. You guys know each other? You don't know each other? You know my policy. Go and meet each other behind the lines and whatever. You want to be friends? You want to be buddies? Go for it. Go for it. Anyways, today's subject is, let's see if I can find more facts about the basil. I think I got everybody's song done on a regular basis that comes visits me. Okay, what can we do about basil? What did you ask me? What varieties of basil are there? I'm going to find some things, more things. Oh, okay, so it's going to tell you the most common one, again, is the sweet one. One of the most popular varieties, sweet basil, has a full licorice flavor and spicy clove fragrance. That's just as nice when you use fresh in salad, sandwiches, and wraps, or add it to pesto sauce and favorite dishes. Often called common basil, plants grow up to 24 inches tall and wide. Okay, and they want to go, is sweet basil and basil the same thing? All right, so the most common basil is Genovese basil, which is often referred to as sweet basil. The two names are interchangeable. Sweet or Genovese basil both grow in the U.S. Department of Agriculture hardness zone 10 and above as perennials. So they're a perennial, which is another good kind of no, meaning they're going to come back every year if you grow them outside, depending on your area. Like if it's too cold, basil's kind of funny for temperament, so it doesn't always come back for me. It actually dies off because it's too cold here. Can you eat basil leaves raw? And apparently that you're not really supposed to eat them raw, but a little bit's not going to hurt you. The leaves are also commonly used in cooking, though some people eat the leaves raw. Holy basil tastes spicy and bitter. Holy basil again. There are many ways to incorporate holy basil into your daily life. You can cook it. You can cook with it, take it in a supplement form, or make a tea with it. And there you go. That answers that. I answered you, Susan. Can you make a tea with basil? And the answer is yes, you can make a tea with basil. Bengal roach spray. Ooh. There he is, David 2010. Where'd you go? I can always see you guys. It's like I see you. I can see you. Good morning, Dave. How's it going? So look we got the three Dave and Davids. Actually, there's about how many? There's like 4 of you. 3 Davids and 1 Dave. You believe in the stuff. Bengal roach spray. What does that have to do with mice, though? What does a Bengal roach spray have to do with mice? Keep moving along. Have a great day. Must keep moving along. Have a great day. You too, Redneck. Have a good day. All right. I'll let you get away with it there. But, there's always a test. I'm always talking to you, David, and you fail the tests when you're not here. But I know you're always doing that. I got you. One day you'll realize who's important here. Just saying. Oh, you were talking about mice. Yeah, I was talking about not roaches, mice. I have an issue with mice, David. It's kind of, I don't like them, and I would not want to hurt any creature on earth, but I have to kill them off because it's getting ridiculous, and I don't want them wrecking my house, where they start to get in the walls and you can't get them out, and I've already heard those stories, so yeah. So I'm trying to take care of the situation. Lock and load in a good way. So, all right. So this is the part where I did pretty good. So this is what I got. I gave you knowledge on the basil. I gave you what you could do with it. You can make recipes and different things. Pesto is the most commonly thing made with basil leaves. I played some music. I educate. I'm going to say that. And I'm also preaching love and light, and it is Sunday. So, Blessed Sunday is a big deal. But it should be that way every single day, not just Sunday. And now is the day that you guys got any plant pictures or garden pictures you want to give me, then send them to me. Any kind of pictures you'd like to send. Right now it's about basil. Are you growing basil, anybody? Is anybody growing basil? And if you have pictures, I'd like them sent to me. And then after the basil pictures, any garden pictures you want sent to me. And then if there's any other pictures that you want, oh, I know. Actually, you know what? Dave, organic gardening in North Carolina. You got any pictures for me? You're always sending me pictures. Let me go look at my my email right now and see what I got in store here that was sent to me. Because Dave sends me a lot of pictures too. Oh, I got to go to my email. Just give me a second. What do we got, Dave? Let's see what you got for me. And your garden's looking really good, by the way. It looks really good. I'm happy for you. All right. You got, oh, baby moringa is what you sent me. The last picture you sent me. Let's see. And I saw it on your, let me see, I'm going to open that up. So Dave has a few. He tried growing it last year, but they're a plant that if it gets cold weather, it's going to die off. So he grew one last year. He put another one in. I saw it on his video. And then the first one that he thought died off came back. That's what I'm trying to grab, Dave. I'm going to open up and show you the baby basil that you sent me. All right. Let's see. Open. And he has his hand there, so compared to the size. I always like doing that too when I take pictures. Like if you notice in some of my pictures or videos, I'll put my hand there. There's a reason I'm doing that. It's kind of comparing and showing you what it looks like compared to my hand size or whatever. I just think it's cool that it's also showing you it's my hand. You'll see my ring, that it's me, it's my stuff. That's kind of a connection why I do it that way. All right. Let's see, Dave. I'm going to put Dave on here. Let's see if I get your picture up. All right. Blank screen, dark screen. There we go. Getting the picture up. Dave, where's that little plant? It's cute. Come on. Where did it go? There it is. I got you right now. There it is, Dave. I'm going to have to shrink it down so I can show the picture of what you sent me. There. That's better. At least you can see the whole thing. So that is Dave's moringa plant that he sent me. And I thought, it's good. Maybe I hope that works for you, Dave, in the weather conditions you have, because that we've already discussed this, how healthy that plant is. And if you could get it growing, that'd be great. No, yeah, Green Bay was for 9 hours on somewhere else. Oh, okay. All right there, David. No problem. That's a long thing. I caught a huge raccoon walking my garden on my... Oh, that's cool. If you got any pictures, show me, Dave. Those are cute. That's what I mean. I want to go to the subject of the day, so I'm going to picture, if anybody has basil they're growing, give me pictures of basil. So then the next thing is all gardening. And after that, to amuse everybody and see some cute things to make their day, then I'll take cute pictures, because that's what I think. I don't mind that at all. Hang on a minute. Wow. What's going on here? What is going on? Making sure I don't have any pictures missing that I should bring up here. All right. So if there's anytime there's something particular gardening-wise you want to talk about, tell me what we can talk about. Give me some ideas for subjects to talk about. That's why I'm bringing up the butterflies. You know, after here, later on in a few hours, I'll come back and give you my vlog for, I think it's vlog 17 about my monarch butterfly. Tuesday night at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard, I will be discussing butterflies from all over the world, and anybody that comes into my live stream, stay with me, hang with me, so you can see this. It's going to be a fun one. And for instance, if Dave's here, and Dave already did a swallowtail last year, Dave Organic Gardening in North Carolina, he did a swallowtail. And Dave, if you're here, bring up the picture. I could bring that up again. I don't keep pictures on my computer. It would clog up my computer too much. So I get rid of all kinds of pictures and my email to clear it up. So yeah, so anything located within the country, like if David 2010 comes and I'm doing Australia, if just people from England come, sorry, David 2010 Australia, anybody from England comes, anybody from the US, your natural butterflies to where you live is what I'm going to be bringing up pictures of, because there's loads and loads of type of butterflies, and maybe different butterflies need help, just like the monarch butterfly. I mean, it's kind of awareness day for butterflies is kind of what I'm throwing out there. So, yeah, thanks, Susan, for throwing that link out. That's fantastic. All right, so let's go. Is there any pictures? All right. It's all good. If you don't have any, that's okay with me. But I'd like to know what a good subject would be to talk about in regards to gardening. Is there some kind of thing that you're not, some kind of vegetable you're not aware of for upcoming videos or live streams or whatever that you don't know much about? Post it in there. Let's talk about something else, something that you guys want to know more about, and we'll do it. So thank you. It says 9 people watching. I wonder if I could get off, before I get off, have 17 to 20 would be cool. 20 thumbs up. What the heck? Just I go after, I fish after small things. But I appreciate everybody. I do. You guys are awesome friends, and I love you all for coming and putting up with me. So what subject shall we talk about besides, let me put my thumbnail for now. Thanks, Susan Doll. What is the subject? Susan, what do you most likely would, in the garden, what kind of subject? And later on, I'm going to go over all my videos that I've done, that I know about stuff. And then after that, I need to know what to go on to next to deal with certain subjects I have not dealt with to do with gardening stuff. So there's tons and tons of stuff. Tomorrow I'll be doing something else. The next day I'll be doing something else until I'm all caught up to do with every single video I've done. You're a flower person. Okay. So that's cool. No, tell me, I will be doing the flower stuff pretty soon, Susan. I have to go, let me see. I'm looking at it right now, all my videos that I do updating on. Guess what, Susan? That is so hilarious. I want to tell you, I should take a picture of that too. I want to tell you what tomorrow's subject is on. It's on a flower. And it's, anybody doesn't know this, that's a perennial, and it's called a hollyhock, and I'll tell you stories about that tomorrow. But Susan, you asked for it, you're getting it. Tomorrow's all about a flower, and it's hollyhock, and isn't that funny? You asked, and you shall receive. You got, never mind, David. You need to know about flowers. Flowers are really important to a garden. It brings in beautiful little creatures that pollinate your, people are so worried about growing vegetables and all that. I hate to tell you that a flower is what brings the little things that actually pollinate your garden. So if you do, my pollinators are great. They're so happy in my garden that my pollinating stuff, I have no issues with things getting pollinated because they're too happy. They have a variety of flowers that they're going after, and then they do their flower thing, and then it's right next door to something like rhubarb, and it's right next door to tomatoes, and it's right next door to patty pan squash, and it's right next door to peas and green beans and purple beans. And speaking of that, well, I'm not that I'm disappointed, but I can't believe I got 19 views. I will put it out there. What the heck? I think I'm allowed. 19 views on my purple bean. 19 views. I guess I shouldn't do that, but it's just weird to have 19 views and you do that work and people don't want to know about purple beans, obviously. That doesn't interest them. But I find that those are really cool beans. And they have a nice sweet taste, and they're cool. I brought it up there because it's something unusual that people probably have never seen before. And what I get from it is there's comments to say, oh, this is different. I've never seen it before. Morning glories are neat and different types that open in the morning and then close. Do you know that, Susan, I was going to do a thing. I don't have that particular flower, but we can talk about it. But my neighbor, the one that I got the original start with the monarch butterfly, has morning glory. And I said, oh, I'm going to try to go. So she said, oh my God, they're so annoying. She said, they're like weeds in my house, my area now. I can't get rid of them. They're like they start strangling other plants. So you got to be careful of a morning glory, not to put it near anything in your garden because it'll strangle your plants. So that's the funny thing, because I did have morning glory and it took over the whole fence and it was strangling everything. So that one's a funny little plant to work with, but it is a pretty nice looking flower. It's a nice plant, but it's just, it's not nice to other plants is what I'm going to say. Oh, what did you? Oh, he sent me Parsley Worm. Okay. 2 photos sure to bring a smile on your face. Enjoy your user submitted family photo to brighten your day. Somebody got family search. I don't know what that's about, but anyways. All right, we're gonna bring up the butterfly, but I'm gonna bring it up, Dave. The butterfly, or the worm, or let me do this again. Caterpillar. Dave raised this. When it becomes a swallowtail. And this is the one I wanted to show anyways, but I definitely want to bring this up on Tuesday night. Dave, I'm just going to open the picture. I'll bring it up right now because you just sent it to me. It's called a parsley worm, but to me it's still a caterpillar. Because it's just like a monarch, only this is the one where I said, just look. Don't get it confused. They have black dots, and this is the one that likes to eat parsley and lettuce and dill. It not just parsley. It eats all kinds of other things, this little guy. But it can't help it. It's what it's raised on, I guess. All right, let me see if I can bring it up now. The screen. There it is, Dave. All right. I want to save this also. I want to save it for Tuesday night too, though. And you might have to remind me if I don't bring it up. I will certainly show them all this. Oh, I don't want to get rid of it. I almost got rid of the thing. I would have had to make you send it again. So I'll leave it as a star. So it's on my channel and I don't get rid of it. All right. Yeah. So this is... And I will mark that too, Dave, right now. What it is called. So let's do. And let me give another one. Actually, I think I'm going to do something else. I'm actually going to do this. Oh, I spelt it wrong. Hang on a minute. North is N-O-R-T-H. Did it backwards. And then I'm going to add something to it. Because he likes being called by his first name. So I'm going to go like this. His name, guys, for you guys that don't know him that well. He likes, you guys that come to me regularly, you can call him by his first name if you remember it. If you don't feel bad. But his first name is Dave, and he likes being called by Dave. I just kind of make sure that I mention organic gardening because people are going to go, who's Dave? And then he doesn't get anything recognition of his channel. So I will always do both. But I like calling him Dave. It sounds like you, MGT. I'm driving. What sounds like me? The worm or the way I am? Or forgetfulness? I don't know which one is me. Look at the cute little worms they got. Tim's putting a little worm. Yeah. Okay. So, anyways, that's a parsley worm. Look, it looks so much like, but it doesn't have the white lines too. So it doesn't have white lines like the monarch, and it has yellow dots on it, and it's called a parsley worm, which looks to me like a caterpillar. Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome, Dave. Thank you for showing me the picture. It's all about educating. There he is, the one, the only. John, carry on, Jeff and John. Hi, John. Thank you, doll. How are you doing? All right, I'm happy. Then you're having fun with me. That's cool, David. You know I love you having fun. I'm happy. If it puts you up past the 8 mark out of 10, I'm good with it. It's okay. I'll take the bruise. I'll take the abuse. I'll take I'll take it. Good morning to John, the best chef in town on YouTube. Carry on, Jeff and John. Yes, you guys, he's an amazing chef, and he's been amazing working so hard on YouTube to try to get his hours and get monetized. So if anybody wants to check him out, go help him out. He is amazing. Honestly, I'm stressing, amazing cook. He comes out with some good recipes, and sometimes you work so hard on YouTube and get no recognition, or I mean, he's been on the air for over 5 years, a long time, longer than that, and still not monetized. So he's working so hard. Sometimes it gets discouraging, but don't give up, John. You are an amazing chef, amazing cook. You got an amazing channel, and I can't shout you out anymore. I'm trying to shout you as much as I can. Go check John out. That is right. No need to be upset. I will never be upset with you, David. I like you too much. You're cute. I don't even have a clue what you look like. I know where you're from, and we're friends, and that's what matters. We have a good friendship. So, yeah, David, we're fun. We get it. We get each other. I get you. I'm just putting you to a 10 instead of always being low. Absolutely, John. Absolutely. Matter of fact, let me see if I can do one more thing for you, John. I don't know if I can do it. Just give me a second. Okay. Let's see if I can do it. And he truly does. If you give John some love, he'll come back and give you love back. He does. He's just so busy right now. I'm trying something, John. This is going to take me a couple minutes to do. Can I do anything faster? Huh? Let's see. Save image. This might be a little faster for me. The other way, I kind of have to pull it up. So, let's see if I can do one more cool thing for you, Mr. John. I don't know if it's possible because I'm doing it kind of quick. So, sometimes to do thumbnails and stuff take me a little longer, especially from a channel. But oh, this is cool. I did this. Look at this one. Hey, I like it. I don't know how I got it, but this is a perfect thumbnail. I did it by accident, John, and I'm proud of myself for you. Okay, it's tiny, okay, guys, but look. You ready? Look, there he is. That's him in the background. It's a little blurry. I don't want to cut his head off. But, John, there you are. It's not the best because it was so tiny, but at least I got that for you, for your shout out. How was that for you, my friend? How was that? It's blurry, but look at all the gorgeous food he's doing, and he's got a glass of wine in the back. He's putting thumbs up. His son he's got some good sons, and one of his sons is a really good cook. So I'm sure his son is helping doing this, and he did an awesome job helping him with his channel. There's the shout out there, John. John. Now, I have to go back to my thumbnail because I do want my thumbnail as the main thing for before I get off. But, I know, doll. I don't know, John. I call him John the doll, too. John, I have no idea. But you know what? I did find out, John, there's hopes. And you know why there's hopes? For the fact is, the fact is, we're getting mail 7 days a week now, John. I said, how come we got mail today? It's Sunday. And they said they're delivering parcels because they're so behind that they have the postman working 7 days a week, which in history has never happened in Canada. I do not ever remember since I was born, 60 years old, that they have ever in Canada delivered mail 7 days a week. That's very, very unusual. So hopefully, John, it's coming here because they do say that they're so overswamped with mail. That's why they're delivering 7 days a week. Oh, there you go. This live stream is better than other live streams. That's an awesome thumbnail of yours, Denise. Thank you. And no one knows me by Denise but John. John's the only one getting away with calling me that. That's my first name, by the way. But I don't want people to know me by my first name, so please don't call me that. John is the only one on YouTube is allowed to call me that, and I don't stop it. But otherwise, it's kept me safe on YouTube all these years, so I don't really use my name that much. But you're the only one, Mr. John, because you need to have that one-on-one that we're like real people, so I get it. Do you love basil? Tell us about basil, John. That's our subject for today. What do you know about basil, John? Is it a really good herb to cook with? I know, Tim. We know you know. I know you know, Tim. I know. Everybody that knows me knows that. I just want to keep it. I don't say that on my channel. So what I'm going to say is maybe it'll be a new year. Maybe it'll be a new time where I'll feel safe and I can go by my first name pretty soon. If you don't want me to say this, I won't. No, it's okay, John. I don't normally say it. That's because he goes, if you don't want me to say it. Don't worry about it. Let's move on. Let's move on to another subject, John. It's all good. So no, you instead of my name, why don't we talk about basil? How much do you use basil in your cooking, John? You like cooking with Herb. Well, how does Herb feel? David. Yeah, it is, Tim. I don't know. It's just something. Everybody uses their first name on here. I just didn't because I don't know. It is what it is. I don't think you're going to trap me for my name, but. Basil is amazing. Great with pizza, pasta, especially. Pizza. Isn't it tomato and pizza a good. Tomato, like sliced tomato or the cherry tomatoes with. Cheese and basil. Isn't that would be a really good pizza? And I know I've seen them before. That would be delicious, wouldn't it? With pizza and pasta. And what else do you use it for? This is all about the basil. And I think it doesn't get a good rep. It's not out there. And I was saying how healthy it was, John. Do you know that they connect the basil with if anybody's suffering from anxiety or depression? The chemical that is in basil is actually good for that, or vitamins and I don't want to say chemicals, but vitamins and nutrients help with that. So I thought that's a really powerful herb, and most people just overlook it. I think lots of times, and it's a good herb to have in your diet. So you guys are lovely. I'm just going to hang in there for 90 minutes. Actually, I might get off sooner because I'm cutting it close there. I got 7. Yeah, I am. I'm kind of close that I got to get off. I go watch church after here. So 90 minutes at the most I'm going to be on. And I got to go watch my church. See, I always learn stuff here. Thanks, Tim. Well, you can overeat basil too, John. I'm just telling you that has the factors of, it's in there. I showed all the stuff of list of what herbs, this particular herb, how healthy it is. And let me do it one more time for you guys that were not here when I was talking about it. Let's see if I can find it. All right, basil's rich of source of vitamin A, B6, C, and K, and minerals such as iron, magnesium, and magnesium. Basil can be used fresh or in a dry form. It's especially important part of Italian cuisine. Most people use basil for dishes made of tomato, pesto, soup, and salads, and dishes made of chicken meat. You can go outside the box with this. You can do something totally different. Trying to find the one that I really... Okay, so this is the one that says, what are the benefits of basil? All right, so benefits of basil leaves you must know. Good for digestion, an anti-inflammatory, fights free radical activity, and if you know about free radical, that's a big deal. That's all that causes all kinds of related to cancer and all kinds of stuff, free radicals. It's not a good thing. Skin benefits, fight depression. There you go. Let me do this again. Fights depression. Diabetics management, so that's a big deal too. Diabetics management supports liver function, helps detox the body, and promotes healthy gut, which your stomach is your gut. So there you go. That's a little quick version of the stuff I was talking about earlier. And I need to get... Oh, cool. I was 121 and now I need to get 85. Good for you. Good for you, David. That's not an easy thing to do. I'm going to eat some basil in a minute. I'm just telling you that you might not like basil, but stick to it. Oh, you know what? I got another idea for you. And Jeff, you know that. Or John, you know this. If you don't like the taste, it's a very strong taste. Put it in, put the basil in some kind of smoothie. So hide it within, you could do a smoothie with bananas and strawberries and blueberries. Throw some basil in there, and you've just created a smoothie. And you might not even, it'll look green, but it's not even going to taste like basil. It is a black swallowtail. I'm almost 100% it's a black swallowtail. The butterfly you did, Dave. Yeah, I think the smoothie would be really a good idea because a lot of people don't like that strong taste, and that's for you too. Susan, and anybody don't like the strong taste of basil, hide it within something that you like. You get the health benefits of it, and you won't taste it. Well, that's good. You do, John, and you're cooking, absolutely, which is good for you. So, yeah, that's what I think. I think that anybody that doesn't really like the taste of basil should, like, grind it up. Get a blender, and you can put some strawberries in there, bananas, blueberries, frozen blueberries if you want to make it a really nice smoothie. Throw some basil leaves in there, and it should cut the taste that the basil shouldn't be the strongest thing in your dish, because technically strawberries have a strong taste, bananas definitely have a strong taste, and blueberries have a distinct sour taste. So putting those three together and then throwing the basil in, you can come up with something cool. And if you, let's say it's still too sour, well, add some honey to it. There you go. I'm trying to give you natural ingredients so that you don't have to go downhill with sugar. Oh, cool. Okay, I'll have to get there. I got to do some gardening, John, but I'm going to try to make it for 4 p.m. my time. 4 p.m. Eastern Standard. John does his lives. It's every Sunday he does it at 4 p.m. Not a problem. Prawns are good. Love it. What was that? Wait a minute. Prawn curry tonight by Darlene with paprika pour. It's going to be a good dish. It definitely is. I love all that stuff. I got to start making more shrimp dishes and seafood, which is more healthier. But I haven't really touched it too much. And yawning away. Well, I did make it to 18 thumbs up, so thank you very much. Didn't make the 20 on this live stream, but I did make it to 18. And you know, guys, where to find me. Every morning I'm here. And, David, it's normally it goes on technically it would be 45 minutes to an hour if I was in a church. But because there's certain things they can't perform, like they can't, in the Catholic Church, they give you the host. So that's cut back, David. So technically the video live stream is about 30 minutes maybe. Yeah, roughly 30 minutes. because they can't do what they would naturally do in a church in a building. They can't perform it, so it cuts down a lot of the time what they're doing. So, yeah, about 30 minutes. Don't fall asleep if you're doing some garden. I will not fall asleep. Wow, was that too short or too long? You went, wow. You know what? As long as you get all the words out and everything, David, and I have said this before, you don't have to go to the building in order to pray for God and Jesus and all that stuff. And it's probably a good thing to have them in your life. And seriously, I just bought a Bible to get more into this. Not that I'm ashamed or afraid to talk about that part, because I think it's part of my life and it's my channels, and I'm going to promote what I think is really good for everybody. And having spiritual guidance in your life is a good thing. So along with eating well and growing things, it's all that. I got my church. Did you? Yeah. So all that stuff is good, David. Yeah. No, you fell asleep last time when you was doing a raid. Nah, I was quiet. I didn't fall asleep. I was tired though. John, trust me, I do a lot of work, and especially at night doing the gardening, I am freaking so tired that it's hard. It's hard to do it. So that's what I'm going to say. But you can find me all over the place. Freaking, I'm all over the place. In the mornings over here, coming back for a vlog for the butterfly, and of course I'm on the other place at night lately. So yeah, I'm doing a lot of hopping around there, but it's all meant, and I'm supposed to be here, and it's good to spread the word. Love, light, guys. Love, light, and love each other, and pass that good positive thing. Put a smile on somebody else's face. And you know what? Actually, it's not about me as an individual or you. If you can make somebody else happy, I guarantee you, if you make somebody laugh yourself when you're feeling low, you will in turn feel good that you just did something good for somebody else. So now you're going to feel good that you just passed the love on and light in another way. Shelley, I don't want you to be depressed on this, John. So I'd say probably not. If you want to, I'll be at your channel and we'll discuss that later. I love a good laugh. Me too, John. I think a good laugh is it inspires others. It makes people feel good. As long as you're not insulting them. I have a big thing of what I consider a definition of humor. Maybe sometimes I'm too serious, but the humor is never supposed to hurt anybody. I don't find hurting somebody funny. That's just the way I feel. So if we're going to do light-hearted jokes and something very funny, it's good. But if it goes to cut somebody else up to make you feel better, that doesn't go with me. That doesn't jive. To cut somebody else up, make somebody feel so low that you think it's funny. That's just mean, and I don't like it. That's mean-spirited, and it's not funny anymore. But a good laugh is always welcomed, and it's a good thing. So, John, I'll put my notes down. I'll be there for you for 4 o'clock. I'll put my mental note in my head. Yeah, but you mean well. I get it. You mean well. You don't mean to be mean. I get it. But yeah, 4 o'clock. I'll be there, and whether you raid me or not, it really doesn't matter if you don't raid me. I'm okay with that. My church talk about depression and how to handle depression when we having a bad day. That's a good thing. If it's a good positive thing, David, then I'm all for it. If it's not, just watch. Because there's a lot of people that fool other people on thinking they're saying the right path and they're leading to something down the wrong path. So, yes, if it's a good thing, it's helping you, then go for it. As long as it's leading you to the right path, that's all I'm saying. I think there's a lot of people that make themselves really look good. Hey, Jeff. We're coming for your basil. Absolutely, John. I got lots of it. It's easy to grow. It's crazy easy. John, you know what? I want to tell you a little fact here, John. I know you like fresh thing and you don't grow basil, but you really should. It's easy. Just put it in a glass. Go get your fresh basil. Put it in a glass and it'll root in no time for you. Put it in the window. It likes between sunny and out of the sun. And you will grow basil amazing. You will grow basil amazing, John, and it'll be good fresh stuff for your garden. it will live in a glass for a long time. It'll just keep growing roots. Basil's an amazing, easy thing to grow. Like I said, when I don't have it, you go to a supermarket and they have like sections, not fresh basil, but they got a part where it's been packaged. You take that out of the package, put it in water, and voila, you will get to use it, and also it'll grow into a plant. That's how easy basil is to grow. It's a cool thing. Jeff, I hope you're having a wonderful day. And you just gave me 19, Jeff. Woohoo! 8 more minutes. I would love to have 20. I'm talking about 20, but hey, it's all good. I like all the stuff, and I am not going to be greedy. I'm going to say thank you for all the stuff and things I get in my life. I'm lucky. I'm lucky to know all you guys. I'm lucky to have a great family, and that's what I'm going to say. I'm going to say it's all good. Even when it's bad, it's still good. It's still people listening and paying, and I'm shedding some good stuff. Good stuff, I hope. Good vibrations. I think it's funny. That's what I'm going to say. It's funny today. I got my 20 with the upside down, but you know what? Thank you. That's it. Thank you very much. You can be the yin and yang if you'd like. You have some, what kind of herbs you got growing? What kind of herbs you got growing? That's what I got. We got a few more minutes. So anybody not doing anything, you know that I come back. You know I'll come back and I'm going to sit there and put the vlog for the butterfly. So if anybody's not doing anything later on in the afternoon, that's what I'm coming for. I grew a basil and the other year called cinnamon basil. It was really cinnamon basil. Now that might be up people's alley. A different one, Dave. Maybe if you don't like that strong pungent taste of the normal sweet basil, maybe a cinnamon basil might be good. And Dave, you make me laugh just because you brought that up. You watch Dave going around in his garden, and he makes you want to jump in his garden and eat his stuff because he's like, okay, well, my favorite part is the tops here, so I'm going to eat the top here. And then you can hear him crunching all the stuff he's eating. It's really funny. I hope company's coming later. Oh, okay. That's all right, Susan. Like I said, if people can't come to the live stream on my vlogs and you watch it later, that's cool. I appreciate that. And Tim says, all be safe and love all. Yes, Tim, that's good words of wisdom. But anyways, Dave, that's funny. When you go into your garden, you start munching away on different things. And actually, you made me aware of something that I thought was kind of cool. When you eat the radish tops, you're allowed to eat the radish tops. So you'd see Dave go in his garden and you go, well, I got to thin out the radishes. So he takes out the radish and eats the whole thing. Because you can eat all the leaves of a radish and the radish and be quite safe. Then, what was it? I just saw his video and he was eating the top of something. He said, I like the tops better than the rest of the plant. I forget what it was, Dave, but it was funny. So I am watching your stuff. I think it's hilarious. Like good stuff that you're doing with your channel. And everyone's saying goodbye, like getting ready. Because, yeah, I got 4 more minutes. I hope you hang with me until I get off. But thank you so much. David, let's do a call out. I'm going to call out Susan Lee. Thank you so much. Tim Holmes, thank you so much. Organic Gardening in North Carolina, thank you. Carry on, Jeff and John. Thank you. Vegan Realist, thank you. Jeff, if you're out there, thank you. Mr. David Rice, are you out there? Thank you if you're still here. David 2010, are you still here? Thank you very much. Red it's a spinach. That's what it is. And Dave, I need to have comments with that. My spinach is terrible. I have not had, this is twice I try to grow spinach and I have issues with spinach. Yours looks amazing and mine, I might have to find a different kind of spinach because the spinach is not growing good for me. I was trying to do videos on it and it's terrible. Spinach does not like me, I guess, or whatever. It's just that kind of spinach isn't growing good for me. So it looks amazing for you. All right, I have to go. Yep, I'm getting off soon too, David. You got it, buddy. See you later, Dave. You know I'll be back, David, for the butterfly. Have a good one. Have a good one. Happy Sunday to you guys. I can't wait. I gotta go outside and do some more gardening. I gotta separate a plant today, so I'm trying to work on a video today too this afternoon. A flower one, matter of fact, Susan. Remember we picked that particular flower. You guys were here the other day, and I said, okay, 3 flowers. Which one would you like to see me grow? That's the one I'm working on. That's not the one separating. I also have carnation. Carnations, they're only like ½ inch tall. They're not big. So I got to separate the carnation ones. And I'm also working on growing the one that you picked as which one was the best package to pick. And that particular flower, I'm trying to grow that one too. They're just starting to come up. They're tiny little millimeter plants right now. Yeah, we will talk to you later, Dave. Go to church, and we'll see you later, Dave. Thank you for coming, David. Well, the duty calls. I got to see if somebody answers the phone, or I'm going to have to answer it. But I'm going to play you guys out anyways. I got 2 minutes to go. So I'm going to play out a couple songs. Much for joining me. Happy Sunday to you all. Keep that uplifting spirit with you all. Sending love, light, and keep it positive. Keep a smile on your face and pass that on. Paying it forward. Guys, and keep that humor, John, and anybody that's here. Have a great day, guys. Susan, love you. Tim, all of you, big hug. If I could hug you all at once, we'd have a regular hug day on Sunday. See you later, guys. Have a good one. Have good company, Susan, with your company. Bye.